Hey guys, what's up, how's it going? My name is Rob and welcome back for another video. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys an update on my stock portfolio. I'll give you guys an update on all the crazy things that have been happening recently over the past couple days, and I'll give you guys an update on my dividend income and how much money our portfolio has been generating. So if you guys are brand new to the channel, this is a series I like to do usually once or twice a week where I give you guys an update on my portfolio. I show you guys with full transparency the different stocks I'm buying, and I kind of treat this as a case study just to show you guys how I'm kind of buying some different Canadian dividend stocks. I'm buying some different stocks and building a portfolio from a Canadian perspective. So if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, and if you guys want to support the channel, check out some of the links in the description of this video if you guys want to sign up to Wealth Simple Trade and follow alongside with me as I do this investing case study. So let's jump inside the portfolio, let's see what our stocks are doing, and let's check it out. Alright guys, so the first thing we're going to be doing is I'll give you guys an update on the Wealth Simple Trade portfolio. I'll go over some balances here. We'll talk about the bit of the dip that's been happening, and I'll give you guys my thoughts on what stocks to kind of take a peek at, ones to look at, and I'll give you guys an update on the dividend income. So the first thing we're going to talk about is we'll go over a quick little overview of the portfolios. So we have $97,000 in total, split between two portfolios that we have on Wealth Simple Trade, and that's split between the TFSA and our personal account. The TFSA is our older account, it has about $88,000. We've been building this since I first started this YouTube channel. So if you guys have been long-term subscribers, you guys will be well aware of that account. That's the main one we were building out. And then we have the personal account, which is a bit of a newer account that I made over the past couple months. It's got about $8,000, 215, and both of these accounts got hit pretty hard over the past couple days. And I'll talk about it throughout this video, and I'll give you guys an update on how the performance has been doing. So first of all, we'll start with the TFSA. So over the past day, the TFSA is about up about $382. It's a bit of an increase that's kind of happened over the past few days. The past few days, if you've seen a pretty big dip, if you go over the past week, we can see that's down negative 1%. Which is about $1,000, which is quite a bit in this bigger portfolio, right? Like once you get a bigger account, bigger value, those little percentages don't seem like much, but you know, they do add up at the end of the day. So we've seen a nice little dip here on September 17th, it looked like. A bit of a dip going into September 20th, and then yesterday we've seen a little bit of a jump up towards the end of the day, and today seems to be more or less the same, give or take. Over the past month, we're down 1% once again, and over the past 3 months, we're up 800, which is 1%. So we got a lot of gains in the past few months, and and I guess that dip kind of corrected that a little bit. Nonetheless, we're still up a little bit. And over the past year, the TFSA is up 7%, and all time should be around that 7%, which is $5,500. And keep in mind, this is two accounts that I had before I combined them together, and this is our bigger TFSA now. So it's 7% gain in total for the TFSA. And if we take a peek at the personal account, it should reflect things more or less the same, just be smaller values. And you guys can see the value of investing in a smaller account over time, so you get used to the big swings when they go up and they go down. And I'll give you guys some tips throughout this video on how you guys can kind of get used to the swings and what you guys can do when the markets dip, especially if you're a newer investor. So over the past day, once again, seen a bit of a recovery, 2% inside the personal account. And over the past week, more or less the same, a little bit neutral in the personal account. Over the past month, down negative 1%, so pretty much the same. Past 3 months, up 2%. And then all time inside the personal account, we're up $246. So even though we've seen a bit of a dip, you guys can see that just that long-term investing does benefit you at the end of the day. And it's important to always kind of keep your money in the market and just invest as much as possible, so that when those dips do happen, at least you already have some gains. Alright, so like usual, we'll be putting our money inside of our personal account because that's the only money we can deposit income into because our TFSA is full. So the TFSA is kind of just sitting in the background, and we're growing our personal account for now. I have $100 I'm going to be putting into the markets today, and because the markets overall are at a pretty bit of a good dip over the past couple days, it's pretty simple. My advice to most of you guys would be to just buy whatever stocks you want. Take a peek at one, see which ones have dipped. If you have some, like maybe some more expensive stocks that are a little bit bigger that you're worried about the prices being high, check and see if they dipped, and if they dipped, it'd always be a good buy. But nonetheless, most of the market in general is down. Both of our ETFs, the VDY and VFE, I checked before doing this video, are down about negative 1 to 2% over the past month. So everything's kind of dipped down for the most part across the market. So you could put your money into anything today. Like I said, just look at some of your more favorite stocks and take a peek and see, if TD is down, you could buy TD. If TELUS is down, you could buy TELUS. Like all these companies are really good companies. Or you could just buy like an ETF or something like that because they're down a little bit. And keep in mind, guys, when things drop, that's your chance to make some money, right? Because you can buy stocks at a cheaper price, and then when they rebound, you'll get that nice little gain. So always look at dips as an opportunity to make money. I know they kind of suck, they don't really look good, especially if you're just getting started with investing, but they do give you opportunities to make some money. When dips happened in 2020, the beginning of 2020, a lot of people took advantage of that, and even though it took a while for that income to grow, we've seen the benefit now with gaining lots of value over the past year or two in that growth. So today I'm going to be focusing on just some of the stocks I have low values here. So I've been wanting to buy some more POW inside the portfolio, so I'll buy some more of that today. I'm probably going to put about $50 in POW, which is Power Corp of Canada. This is a insurance financial based company. They also are one of the main shareholders of Wealthsimple. So I use Wealthsimple Trade to buy my stocks and whatnot. So I think they've had a pretty good year, and I definitely want to add. I've kind of been growing this over the past month or so inside my portfolio. So I'm going to be adding 1 share of that inside my personal account. Just simple trades today. I don't have a ton of money, unfortunately. But that's just how it is, how it rolls sometimes. Sometimes you're going to have more money than others. But definitely during a dip, if you can put some more money in the market, it is going to get you a bigger result, obviously. So we have $55 left, and I might just put that into something simple. I might look at ATD or something, kind of just taking a peek here. I wanted to once again bring up some of the smaller values. We still have lots of VDY. I could grab some VFB since I don't have too much of the S&P 500 inside this portfolio, but I might do that a little bit later. I'm just going to go for maybe ATD. I'm just going to take a quick peek at it here and take a peek. So over the past week, it's down negative 1.77%. And over the past month, it's actually down 5.5%. And this is a stock I really, really like. So if you've ever seen like stocks like these or ones you really like, and you're like, hey, you know what, they're down 5% over the past month and they're good quality stocks, always a good opportunity to buy, especially if they're ones like ATB that's going to just grow over time. Like look at the past year, it's still up 10%. Over the past 5 years, it's up 52%. And this is Alimentation Couche-Tard, in case you guys are wondering. And the cool thing about this stock is they do offer fractional shares. So I could go into Wealthsimple Trade here, click on fractional buy, put how much money I have here, which is about $55, and I can do a fractional buy for this stock. Or if you guys have any bigger stocks that are more expensive, you can do that as well if you want. So that's going to be the 2 stocks I'm going to be focusing on today, and those are the ones I'm going to be buying. And the next thing we're going to check out is we'll take a quick peek at the dividend income. So of course, just a quick little dividend update like I usually do in these videos. Not too much in terms of dividend payments that we received, but we did get one from Manulife. We got 2 payments from Manulife, of course, because we do hold it in both of our accounts. We got a $13.72 from our TFSA, and then our personal account, we got $8.40 from Manulife. And in the beginning of the month, we also got a dividend from H&R REIT. We get a big dividend from VDY. And we got a pretty good dividend from Severia Corp, another one from VDY, RioCan, Enbridge, Fortis, and that's pretty much it for September. And I'll give you guys an update on the monthly income. So in the beginning, since we first started this portfolio in January 2020, we were making just a couple bucks. And if we fast forward to September, which is today's month, I'm doing this video on September 21st. We have $151 total dividends for this month, and that's the best month we've had ever. And this is kind of expected because remember, we did put a big chunk of cash inside the TFSA. So we should expect some decent increases over the next couple months, especially I think next month, because that's the main quarterly month. I think we get a bunch of payments in some of our different quarterly dividend stocks, so that should be a good one as well. But 151, biggest payment we got so far, and as you guys can see, it's just been consistently growing over time, and we are taking those dividends and reinvesting them back inside the portfolio, of course, for that compound interest. And here's my cool little graph here. As you guys can see, once, and again, in the beginning wasn't a lot of income, but it's starting to add up. And you can see this 21 right here is going to be September. We can see it's our best month by quite a bit, actually. So it's been super cool. So hopefully that inspires you guys and gets you guys, used to invest in your income. And keep in mind, when markets do dip and it feels like things kind of aren't feeling so good, you can kind of have security in the fact that dividend stocks will pay you money. They'll pay you money no matter what, whether markets go up or down. You'll be getting some income, so that can make you feel good too. And that's another reason why I do like dividend and dividend growth based stocks. Alright guys, so that's it for today's video. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Like usual, if you guys did enjoy the video, give it a thumbs up. It really helps out, and consider subscribing to the channel if you guys want to see more content and be notified of when I do post these videos. Take care. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'm sorry I haven't been super active lately. I've been a little bit busy, so do forgive me for that. We'll post an update on some things over the next couple days probably. But yeah, I'm trying to get back to you guys as soon as possible. But thanks for watching. I hope you guys have yourself a good weekend, and I'll see you guys later.